It's that time again. Let's get going. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Rock's Roost. It's time again for some streaming. Today is Morrowind Monday, October 14th. Every Monday at 1 p.m., we jump into the world of the Elder Scrolls 3. Today, we're going to be starting in Old Ebonheart, which is a place on the Tamriel mainland. Let's go ahead and, the Morrowind mainland in Tamriel Rebuilt. Let us go ahead and load back in. I did make some changes to my mod list.
Where do you now or leave now?
I finally had to just nuke the ground cover. And unfortunately, the music is going to have to go because, well, it is what it is. I'm not sure, the exact specifics. But Bethesda gives blanket permission for there to be streams, let's plays, fan videos, that kind of thing, that uses all the assets in their games, including the music. But yet, there's always a copyright claim for Nerevar Rising in this game. There's also some problems with Fallout, but in Fallout, it has to do with ASCAP licensed music, that's a different thing. And I understand why I get copyright claims on that sometimes. But anyway, I don't know if it's some kind of sour grapes with Jeremy Soule or what, but there didn't. Now, these Khajiits are driving me crazy. I don't know what the deal is.
Sweet moon sugar.
Goodness gracious, these friggin' cats are driving me crazy. Anyway, so we just have to turn the music off. I guess that's the long story short. Anyone here want to buy some moon sugar? I got some. I don't know if we have any.
Over there. That's no friend.
Perhaps a prince, huh? Prince Jimorashuri. Oh, great. Another visitor wishes to speak with Prince Jimorashuri. He is an ambassador and is not here to entertain tourists, so unless the Dark Elf has information about his dear Shakara, he does not care what they have to say. Well, okay. Well, I don't have information. But maybe we should inquire. Yes. Jimorashuri's brother, Prince Shakara, these Khajiit names, they'll be the death of me, was kidnapped in the dead of night. Their guards failed to catch the Snatcher. Pardon me. The Snatcher, and now poor Shakara, is likely in grave danger. Is it Shakara or Shakara? I guess, in either way. All that we know is that the culprit is a Dunmer. Uh-oh. We hope that they aren't a slaver or, gods forbid, an agent of House Lalu. Well, I could maybe find him. I'm just farting around after all. You would do this for us? Jimorashuri and the others at the mission would be in your debt. We have lodged a report with Captain Marisha at the Imperial Legion command post in the city. But she is moving too slowly. Perhaps you will show more alacrity. Ask around Old Ebonheart and report your findings to Jimoroshi Rock the Rambler. Your journal has been updated. Okay, so we're getting in deep here. I have a soft spot for the Khajiit. Anyone who was here last time would know that. Let's see. House Lalu. What is the problem? Slavers scum, a lot of them. Ah, well, that could be part of the problem, eh? They keep Jimorashuri's brethren in shackles, toiling away in mines and fields with explicit approval from the Empire. Drojor, Shakara, and Jimorashuri have done our best to make our case for freedom to House Lalu and the Empire, but our pleas have thus far gone on deaf ears. We have received threats of violence from native Dunmer slaver groups. Goodness gracious. We're in the midst of turmoil here, aren't we? I'll tell you something. I am about to doze off. And I'll tell you, I think I mentioned this at one point. Morrowind has an effect on me. It's not boring. It's just extremely soothing. Pardon me. A little ASMR. You like that? Isn't that great? Anyway, that's some of those coffee bombs. Those are so good. Pretty potent, too. Maybe that'll wake me up. Delicious. Maybe I have a future as an ASMR artist. Anyway, sorry about that. Chikara. Yeah, we don't know. What about this Dunmer slave group? Yes, I know what the Dunmer are. I am one. Tell me about your own race. Indeed, it may come as a surprise to you, Rock the Rambler, but Prince Jumurashuri is indeed a Khajiit. One doesn't see too many of Prince Jumurashuri's kind around here, though. That's true. Omisrat are not very suited for slave labor compared to their Sutherat brethren. This is going back to the different types of Khajiit that there are. What do you got? What do you have to say about the Emperor? JT, welcome. Good to see you too, my friend. You doing okay today? Ural the Seventh, the Grace of the Nine Divines, the Emperor of Tamriel, King of Kalovia and Nibonai, Jarl of Roskrea and Solstheim, Lord of Kath-Nokwi, Esroniet and Inesli. Anyway, Governor of Septimia and Ionith and Sovereign Ruler of the Empire. Long may he reign. So you're going to wonder, would this Khajiit actually say something like that? I don't know. That feels like a canned thing. But we are in a fan mod at this point, so, you got to consider that. Any rumors? No time for rumors. I know your brother's missing. What about your background? The prince is the youngest prince and ambassador of elsewhere. For the prince's brother, Shakara is the advisor. Drojor share these duties with Prince Morashuri. We have been fighting against injustices inflicted upon our Khajiit brethren here in Morrowind with no success so far. Tell me of your home. Tell me of the waters of your homeland, Muad'Dib. Jimorashuri would rather be there, basking in the warm sands of the Ni Quinal, instead of dealing with the savages of this miserable damp refuse pit. However, Prince Jimorashuri cannot shirk his duties. Good. Okay. Boot-to-doot. There he is, the prince. And you see, he is a different kind of Khajiit. Would you quit with the sniffing? Ah, yes.
Freely.
Drojor. Tell me about Shakara. Shaka, when the walls fell, is Prince Jimorashuri's brother. Not long ago, he was snatched by a Dunmer right under our noses. I suspect that House Hlalu is to blame. We've had trouble negotiating with them, and Drojor would not put it past them to take Prince Shakara hostage to gain leverage. Surely not. The house keeps many Sutherat like Drojor as slaves on their plantations and in their mines. We at the Elsewhere mission try not to leverage our power to negotiate for the release of our Khajiit brethren, or they try to, not try not to, for the release through diplomatic means. So far we've had little progress, but Drojor has not given up hope yet. Drojor cannot say the same for Prince Jimorashuri. Okay, well, we'll ask around about the departed. The defarted.
You wish to
Look at them.
speak?
They're having a moment there. Y'all know each other? Probably not.
You do not please us.
What? Would you chill out? Yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Shakara. Everyone is they're worried? Okay. We'll go out and ask around. I was hoping we might find a trader here, because I think I have some moon sugar I need to get rid of. Is it under magic? Maybe I don't. I don't see any. There's a skooma. Get rid of that too. But I thought I had a piece of moon sugar too. Oh well, I could have thoughtlessly left it behind at some trader, I guess. Very likely, actually. Let's go upstairs. Now, all of this, I should say, is, Are you watching me, or are you just on patrol?
You do not please us.
Okay. He's just watching me. He just came up here because I did. Anyway. So I don't know anything about this. I've never played any of this before. Will this hurt? Don't know. What about maybe someone at the mission might know something? Well, this is neat. Look. Can you hear that? There's a very subtle sound effect. Ooh. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's like an owl. Okay. Hello there.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Narth. You're a Bosmer. I don't have anything to really talk to you about. It's good to see you, though. Okay. Ooh. This is, well, this is where the Bosmer would be, wouldn't it?
I really don't want you around here.
You don't like me either. Nobody likes me. Okay, goodbye.
I'm sure this is important, but I really must go.
Mm-hmm. Fairly chatty if you want to talk to him. Randir of Sylvanar. What's your background? I'm from Woodhearth. I've lived through unspeakable things. Now I'm here. The end. Oh, great. That's great. There's a bunch of, you know, what do they call them? People who are miserable all the time. You run into that with wood elves quite a bit. This is the way out. I don't know. Let's go back in and see. I mean, this is the Valenwood mission, right? So this, obviously, there's wood elves here. That's the door we went in. How do you go downstairs? Who are you?
What, stranger?
Kirkia Robier. You're not an elf.
Must be going now.
Ultagoth. Yeah, okay, go away. Well, you're not an elf. What do you want? Okay, goodbye. Never mind. Sheesh, are you?
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
Uh-huh. Too busy. That goes outside. We are an unknown quantity here. I want to find this person she mentioned as a talker. Is it you?
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
It's not you. But we'll talk to him anyway. I'm the ambassador here at Valenwood Mission. I'm sure you have questions for me, and I'm happy to answer. Or you can help me with something. It never hurts to gain an ambassador's favor every now and then. Okay, what do you want? Ernewin Maneater has been less than content with the Somerset Isles mission being so close. That's a very, ominous name, eh? Ernewin Maneater? Freak. Anyway, I've tried to tell her. Oh, that's even more concerning. I've tried to tell her that the war is over and that we should move past the unfortunate strife with our neighbors. She won't listen to me, claiming I'm part of the problem. Fascinating. She might listen to a new friendly face, though. If you could, please convince her to stand down. Well, I'll see what I can do. Ifra be praised. She's upstairs on the 2nd floor here in the Valenwood Mission. I know she can be stubborn, but I'm certain a personable dark elf like yourself can get through to her. I hope I don't have to try and tell you to be discreet. Well, okay. Sometimes it requires intensity. Okay. Who are you? Look at this. Look at this. This is just very disturbing. Hey HP, welcome. Good to see you. I hate this getup he's wearing. I hate this. I better not be the only one who's watching your blade arm. Okay, fine. Cave rat? Why would I ask him about a cave rat? Sometimes this game is just so random. Someone in particular. Karos Kokius, the Burgrave of Old Ebonheart and Castellan of the Ebon Tower. We read this last time. God, I hate that helmet. Okay. Let's go upstairs and find this man-eater, huh?
Can we hurry this along?
Why are you hanging out with these people? Ambassador's favor. Whoa, what happened? What? What? What happened? I that is troubling. Thank you for telling me. Wait here while I go take care of it. I'll be back. What did I just do? I don't want to do that. Oh God. Well, whatever. I did. Little Robin Williams film there. As you know, ambassadors are busy people. You know, I don't really even care about this. I don't know what I'm worried about. Anywho, so did I screw that up? I don't know. That's about as discreet as it gets.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Hey, guess what? Okay. Remind me to never entrust you with any sort of favor or request again. Okay, so we screwed that up. Yeah, we didn't save. I tell you what. We haven't been playing long. I'm going to reload, if you'll indulge me. Because
What Khajiit do for you?
yeah, we know. Let's just go over here and get this quest. And we won't read all this stuff again. Give me the quest. Shakara. Yeah, I can find him. I'm interested in this because I like, you know, Khajiit. I have a soft spot for them. So, let's talk to this one again. Elsewhere, House Lalu, Khajiit, Maine. The Maine is the ruler of Elsewhere. We didn't ask that before, did we? The Maine is the ruler of Elsewhere and spiritual leader of the Khajiit people. Because only one Maine can be alive at any one time, he is the only one of his kind. A new Maine is only born under a rare alignment of Masr and Secunda. Those are the moons. It's believed to be after a Maine dies, they are reincarnated in a new body. Okay.
Warm day to you.
Yep, warm day to you too. Okay. Now we gotta find our way back. Was it up here? We have a map, but who uses maps? This is the Hammerfell mission. That one over there is the one we need. We're looking for the Wood Elves. I think this is going to be it. Yep. Valenwood. Well, hey, that sounds pretty good, HP.
Possibly too busy.
Too busy. Now let's save and let's not screw this up, okay? What kind of jelly beans you got?
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Hey, Okay, I'll try. Now we're going to do it. Well, that's the best kind. You got a surprise in every bite, right? Okay, how do I get upstairs? This is, oh, here it is. That goes outside. Oh, I think this, oh goodness, we're going to get, oh no.
This is important, but I really must go.
You talking to me? You talking to each other? I don't know. It's the identical twins. That goes outside. I like those. Here's the upstairs area. I like those jelly bellies. Those are pretty good jelly beans. Is this the one?
I really can't help you, stranger.
No, that's not the one. We're looking for Ernowen Maneater. He said she was upstairs. Maybe she's in here?
This better be important,
Randir. Oh, wow. Hey, look at his eyes. Oh. It's very disturbing. You're not the person I'm looking for. That's the way down. Are they in here? You're in.
What was that?
Here we are.
Help you, stranger.
Here we are. Erwin Maneater. Yes. What do you need of me that could possibly be important? More important than what I'm doing? Well, more important than just standing here playing with your hair and, I don't know, whatever. Ambassador's favor. So, Ariglos told you to make me play nice with those monsters? What a fool he is for thinking a stranger's words would carry more weight than a noble's. And what a fool you are for going along with it. I was at Woodhearth when they burned my neighbors to ash. I refused to let them idle away and pretend it never happened. Either I leave or they leave. Okay. Tell us about Woodhearth. I remember fireballs descending from Aetherius and Oblivion alike, and Bosmer caught ablaze, running frantically through the streets. Those of us were starved for weeks. Those of us left were starved for weeks. Sorry. They knew that we Bosmer had the advantage amongst the green, so they slaughtered our herds, cornered us within our own ashen city, and waited. Nowhere to go, nothing to eat. It was as if Ephra had broken her promise. You're darn tootin', JT. It is. I'm from Woodhearth. We know that. Okay. Okay. All right, let's leave. Goodbye. Let's take a peek at the old journal. She gave me an ultimatum to give to the guy. Okay, well, let's go down. Can we just jump down? It'd be too convenient, wouldn't it?
Come on. I haven't got all day, you know.
Are you blocking the way on purpose? Goodbye. Let's go down. I wonder what these people think of all the hopping I'm doing.
I'm sure this is important, but I really must go.
Yeah, you really must go. 42. Very auspicious
Sorry,
number,
stranger,
that one.
My time is short, so get on with it.
Well, here. If that's how Ernowen feels on the matter, then I have no choice but to send her back to Sylvanar. Would you mind telling her for me? I have other matters that need my attention. Don't be afraid to sweet talk her a bit before you do. She's not going to like what you have to say. Okay. Well, wait a minute. What? Envoy of the Wooded Queen. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Well, I guess this is just a fetch quest from way back, ain't it? Sorry, this is not the most exciting thing. We'll go out and try to find them.
This is important.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Oh, my word. We'll go do something more interesting here in a little bit as soon as we get this over with. He said to sweet talk her a little. And, well, we all know how sweet talking works
I'm sure
in
this
this.
is important, but I really must go.
Sure. Hey, how about we butter you up with 10 gold? That didn't work out. How about 100 gold? Hey, she liked that. Boop. Very well. If Auriglos wishes to be rid of me, I'll be off. If you're ever in Woodhearth, I'd suggest you avoid me and mine. You know, I wonder if we just wasted 110 gold. I think we did. I'm not above reloading, you know that.
I really can't
Hey,
help you, stranger.
how about that? You don't have... What? You'd have me leave my place and return to the scorched city of my clan empty-handed, only to make those gold-skinned sociopaths comfortable enough to bomb the city as well. You know better. Prepare for your swift demise. Oh, okay.
You're growing.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. We're safe
I
coming.
really
Yes,
can't
I
help
know.
you,
I
stranger.
know. Here's 100 gold.
Fetcher.
Oh, no. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I wonder. That's interesting. Let's give her the 110. Fine. We give her 10 first. Or should we intimidate her? I don't know. We'll just give her the money. And we'll give her another 100. That gets her way up there. And now she's gone. Goodbye. Okay. So, it's probably going to be a problem later, eh? And one has to wonder, again, you shouldn't interact with people low on stamina. I just realized.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Just realized it was so low. If you forgive me for doing all this. I do wonder what happens if you get it up to 100 or 100 persuasion. Just give her a bunch of money. Come on, get it on up there. No, she doesn't like that. It impacts the dialogue. I'm wondering if you get it to 100. I just want to know, because again, I have not played Tamriel Rebuilt at all. Just keep giving her this. I wonder if she'll do something for us later. Hey, there we go. She still says that. Okay. All right. So I was wondering if maybe we got her to 100. She would not say, please avoid me and mine. If you go to Woodhearth, she would say something like, oh, you're welcome here. And that might open a quest tree or something. But I'm not really interested in that.
I really
so
can't help you,
now
stranger.
that we know, we'll just get her high enough to, not want to fight and then leave. Okay. So, sorry for being such a scummer there, but I really wanted to understand what was going on there mechanically. Because again, this is all new to me, this part of the game. This is a mod called Tamriel Rebuilt, in case you didn't know. Okay, boop, she's gone. Here's something for you. Witch Charm.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but
Let's see
I'll
what that
try.
does. Magic. What is it? Miscellaneous? Witch Charm. I mean, I would think that would be under apparel, but oh yeah, it's right there. Dirt, herpa-derp. Silence for 10 seconds on target. Hey, that could be useful. Oh, good to know, JT. I'm glad that appreciate your indulgence. Hey, there's a piece of rat meat on a plate. Gee whiz. These Bosmer, they really are something, aren't they? Anyway, let's go back outside and try to track down the Khajiit's brother, shall we? That'll get us back in. What is this? It's like a back room. You know, I can't resist taking a bunch of stuff. And not bad. And this goes to the Khajiit. Okay, so I see where we're at. Excuse me.
Now.
Yeah, they don't like me at all, do they? Oh well. Let's get back down into the main. Or actually, let's see if this guard knows anything. Shakara. You're looking for a Dunmer and a Khajiit. I haven't seen anyone matching that description. Maybe someone in town saw something. Perhaps another Khajiit. Okay, thank you.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
One more question. What do you know about the Nerevarine? It's the reincarnation of some dark elven hero. It's supposed to come and drive the Empire out of Morrowind. Just some local superstition. But the temple says it's wicked and evil, and you'll be very sorry if you talk about it with the priests and temple guard. Okay. Good to know, thank you. Is useful. Oops, sorry. Okay. There's a note here. Let us read it. Census repair. Oh, no, we read that last time. That the office is being repaired and being moved to Ebonheart across the water. This is the High Rock Mission. So this Ebon Tower district, if we go here, just to refresh from last time. Guide to Old Ebonheart. This town has two districts. There's, I guess, what we could call the port or the docks and the commercial district or market district. And that's what we see in this map here. And if you look here, this is writing very small. I don't know if you'd be able to see it or not, but it says to Ebon Tower, and that's where we're at now. So that's the district that's up here. The map for that is down here. And this is kind of like, you know, the embassy district, right? So every other part of Tamriel has a embassy here or a mission here or something. So if you look here, we have Talos's Tower, which is number 1, which is kind of right here in the middle. There's also a Great Hall, Julianos' Tower, Mara's Tower, Akatosh's Tower. Those of course are gods. Legion Headquarters, Stendar's Tower, Zenithar's Tower, Resettlement Office, Kennerith's Tower, Curia Offices, Curia Hall of Justice, High Rock Mission, Debella's Tower, Imperial Census Office, which we just walked past, the Coast Guard Keep, Arcade's Tower, Somerset Isles, and Valenwood Missions. So that's High Elves and Wood Elves, the Elsewhere Mission, and the Hammerfell Mission. Okay, so there's not an embassy or mission here for every part. Like, there's no Skyrim mission. There's not a Black Marsh mission, doesn't look like. At least not here. But we've got the High Elves, the Wood Elves, the Khajiit, and the Red Guards represented here. Maybe up in the other part of the town, there might be something from the Skyrim. There's a lot of Nords that live in Morrowind, so they may not be such a thing. And they have generally a fairly good relationship with most of the Dunmer houses. I'm not seeing it. Anyway. So just, you know, we're up in that, like, embassy district, diplomacy district right now. I'm going to try to get out of here. I'm new to town, so I really don't know where anything's at, but I think this is the right way. It looks like this is absolutely not the right way. But I can see the rest of the town there. We are facing south. We are in this area. So as long as we kind of hug the south wall, we should be able to get out of here. I think those roofs over there, that's the rest of town. I'm pretty sure it is. Well, maybe I was going the right way. This looks like the gate. Yeah, okay, so here it is. This is so neat. This is a really big place. I mean, like I say, looking back here, this is that embassy district, if you want to call it, mission district. Temple district also, it's kind of religious. And then over here is the residential and market district and the port. And it's big. And to show you where we're at in relation to other things, if we zoom out a little here in the map. So here's where we're at right now. This is on the mainland. This is not in the base game. The base game is only this part here. And one of the DLC adds this. This is Solstheim over here. So we're here on the mainland of Morrowind. We started the game here in Seydanine. This is where Vivek is, and this is where we're at now. Old Ebonheart, I'm sorry, Ebonheart is here. This is kind of a newer outpost. The Empire is building out slowly and moving into this region. This is Red Mountain right here in the middle. Okay. Good enough. Alrighty, so let's go into town. It's kind of late, so I don't know what kind of situation we're going to be dealing with here in terms of finding somebody to talk to, but this could take a while. Wow, that's pretty, isn't it? Okay, what's up?
May the wind be on your back.
This is a Nordic woman. I have questions. You can't ask her about the guy. Tilvani Bugmusk. Yes, we are aware of that. Do you know anything? You're Dunmer. Do you know anything about the person we're seeking? No. What about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. But the Tribunal Temple says this is a false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. Okay, good to know. Do you know anything?
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Celis Pepander. Selling fish fresh from the inland sea. Inner sea, rather. He doesn't know anything about it, does he? What about some skooma? It's an illegal narcotic, yes. You want nothing to do with it. Okay. If I barter with him. Yeah, I've got the skooma. He won't bid. Too bad. Okay, what's this place? East Empire Company. Wonder, there's a Khajiit. Silver Paws Anini. Anini? Yeah, Anini. How you doing? Hey, you know what? I got something that I bet you'd love to have. Where is it? Here it is. You don't buy it? Are you kidding me? You're a Khajiit. Oh, well, I guess since she's here representing the Empire, she's not going to be bothered. Stock certificates. I don't know that I want to buy into the East Empire Company at this juncture. But do you know anything about Shakara? Sorry, but I haven't seen any Khajiit being kidnapped. You should ask Savar and Anjira. Savar skulks the alleys in the poor part of town, while Anjira owns a shop on the main square. They both know a lot about the city. Sorry, what did you say about the other one? Sorry. There's someone in the house right now talking very loudly, and it's hard for me to concentrate. So we're looking for, I'm going to write this down, Savar, Alley, Horpart, Town, and on Zira owns a shop main square. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. We shall go forward. We made some progress here. Now, let's see. Here it is. This is Unjira. There's an Imperial in here, so you're probably not going to buy my skooma, are you?
What do you want?
I'm going to try to see if you will buy it, because, you know, I'd love to get rid of it. Hey, she bought it. It's good. Good. Good, good, good. Sells for pretty good, too. 193. I mean, the value is 500. Give me another couple gold, would you? You won't? Crud. How about one extra? No? That's good enough. Shikara. A Dunmer and a Khajiit? Yes. Anjira has seen them. Anjira was surprised to see an Alfiq in Ebonheart. She saw them down at the harbor. The Dunmer was carrying the Khajiit into the shallow water around the docks. Very strange. But the Alfiq didn't seem to mind, so Anjira didn't think much of it. Aha, the Alfiq. This is another kind of Khajiit. They are small and clever. No one is better at getting in and out of tight spots than an Alfiq, and they know many magic, too. Hopes the Khajiit is safe. I do, too. Thank you, dear. Very wonderful Khajiit you are. Ooh. Ooh, look. We know where to get gems and things if we need them. Colovian fur cuirass. Okay. Ooh, that looks nice, too. A Nordic short sword. All right, let's go. That's a pretty nice shop, eh? So, I was told that a Dunmer had been seen down at the docks carrying an Alfiq Khajiit into the water. Prince Jinumarashi will be eager to hear about this. Well, let's go back there. I don't guess there's any need hunting around the quote-unquote poor part of town for the other person. Maybe. Maybe there is. I don't know exactly what they're calling the poor part of town, but I bet it's down by the docks anyway. Or is this him?
Please, by all means.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening.
You scared me. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. You know, you got people. All right, this looks like a much lesser part of town, doesn't it? Simple, humble plaster homes. Ralith. Vampires. I don't know. We don't need to ask him about that.
I told him so.
It'll never work. You told him so. You know, let's see. Any Khajiit in here? Any Khajiit in here? Here's the port. I'm looking for a Khajiit named Savar.
Let's hear it.
Oh, gosh. You terrified me. Neil Gimad is in town. You haven't heard of him? Oh, he's a Wayrest painter. Does wonderful work. If only I could get in touch with him. What is this Wayrest? I've been offered the hand of a well-to-do Imperial officer stationed home in Cyrodiil. I'd like him to see me, but I can't abandon my post, and the next closest thing is sending him my portrait. Not just any painter will do. Only the best for my love. Can you help? Hopefully they can do something about the longness of face. Sure. We'll see about that. Why not? Oh, yeah, there's this guy.
Hail, friend. Can we do some business today?
This is an Ashlander. And they're selling lots of really cool stuff. Look at this. A toy guar. Some nice alchemical ingredients. Ash statues. Ugh. Those things freak me out. Anyway. Let us search for the Khajiit. What are you on about, man?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
What about some rumors? The treasure chamber in the Ebon Tower Palace was broken into recently. Really? It's been kept a secret, so naturally everybody and their aunt in Skingrad knows all about it. No one's got a clue as to who is behind the burglary and how they managed to pull it off. What's interesting is that the vaults were supposed to be unbreakable, spellbound, and all that, protected by the Mages Guild themselves. Well, yeah. Maybe it was the Mages Guild. Don't know. You know, JT, I'm sorry. I misread one of your messages earlier. This has been a while back, but you were asking if stamina impacts dialogue. Yes, it does. Stamina affects everything in this game. If your stamina is low, you will buy and sell for less favorable amounts, and you'll be less likely to persuade people. Yeah, it literally affects everything in the game. So before you talk to someone, make sure you rest and get your stamina back. Or you can just wait, in real time, but there's no point in doing that. I thought maybe this is definitely an alley, but we're no longer in the poor part of town, so this is not the way to go. Now, I misread your question. I thought you were suggesting that the persuasion affected the dialogue of the person we were talking to. Sorry. Oh, no! That was... Oh, crap. You're gonna beat me up? We haven't saved in forever. Well, and maybe we did. I don't know. Anywho. There's no Khajiit back here. Sniff.
Damn locals.
Wow, you just... Well, go somewhere else then. I'm wondering if maybe he won't show up since we already talked to the other Khajiit. Can't go through here? Okay. And it has advanced quests, so to speak. Let's go this way. So let me double check. Sometimes you know how it is with these kind of quests. There's one reward for doing it one way, and then if you put a little extra effort in, you might get something better, but I think all I'm going to do is get myself lost
Beyond measure,
in this big, huge place. So let's just go on back. This fella seemed to be bothered by something. Rumors. The sewers stretch underneath the whole city, even below the Ebon Tower. That may play into how they stole the thing from the treasure room. But the Legion keeps a close watch on the tunnels leading to the castle, and trespassing there is a crime. Hey, that's good to know, because I love digging around in a sewer. Little advice: if you kill yourself... Okay, we know that. Secrets. Be wary of disease. The ghost fence has done its best to keep the blight diseases and corpus from spreading to the mainland, but you never know. Always keep a couple of cure potions on you. That's good advice, and I think we only have one. And it's probably a good idea for me to check right now. If we had a disease, it would appear in this row right here, among these little icons. It'd be a red one, and it would say something. We got a disease one time, I think, so far in the playthrough, called the droops. Hey, this is Svar's house. It's locked. Savar's probably not in there. There's a pub over there. Look.
What Khajiit do for you?
It's who we were looking for. Alfiq. Khajiit have many kinds. The Khajiit Rock the Rambler meets on Vardenfell are all Suthe-Hrat. Omes and Suthe are a little smaller. Kethe and Kethe-Hrat are bigger. Alfiq are the smallest of the Khajiit, quick and cunning. The Kethe-Hrat is like a giant cat. Isn't that the one? I think that's the one that looks just like a very large, normal cat. 4 legs and all. Walks around on 4 legs. But it's just much bigger. I think that's the one. I'm not an expert on the Khajiit, but this is very useful information. Okay. Someone in particular? This is the poor side of town, pal. Aren't that many persons of note living here. Otribus Delagia, the loan shark, is the boss of Delagia's gang. The self-titled Captain Fintus, I know that's titled, and I said it for a joke, and his crew frequent the Empress Kataraya Inn. The Honorable Admiral Potamus Marolus can be found in Fort Pelagius down by the docks. If it's sightseeing you want, the east side has little to offer. Fighters Guild and Grand Chapel of Talos are to the west, where the more upstanding citizens live. The Mages Guild Hall is closer to the city gates. One might wonder where the Thieves Guild hideout is. Maybe it's somewhere on this side of town. Who knows? Well, that would make sense. The docks might interest you if you want to sail away. There's also where that's also where the Imperial Navy Command Post at Fort Pelagius is. Got it. Well, he doesn't have anything else to say. Goodbye. Thank you. I'm glad we found him. Now, let us make our way back. We need generally to go north. I think the temples. The gatehouse is up here, I think.
What is it?
Hey, I bet this is the painter. Neil Guimont's fine art. Well, he probably knows where the painter is. Look at this place. This is cool. Look at that. Is that a Khajiit? I doubt it. If that's a tiger, though, that is a very large man. Oh, there's a seat. Can't sit there. I love this one. I love that painting right there. Something about it. Kind of reminds me, I know it's a Dunmer, but it makes me think of Grand Admiral Thrawn. You got some nice... These 3 paintings here are actual paintings in the real world. They're all Hudson River School landscapes, but I don't recall the names of the paintings. But those are real. Those are real world paintings there. This is interesting. You sell out. Okay. What else we got? This painting is part of a series of paintings by oh, who did that? I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second. It's killing me. Thomas Cole. Thomas Cole. This is a Thomas Cole. This is actually 2 different paintings in one that have been kind of combined. I wish these benches weren't here. This is also a Thomas Cole here. Fascinating. Some kind of gladiatorial event. And there's another Hudson River School painting. Don't know the artist there. Okay. Very neat. Let's talk to the lady here and see. Oh, there's more.
Stay out of trouble and you'll have none from me.
Hey, do you know where this artist is I keep hearing about? The Wayrest painter. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Good. Cool. Gotta go. Look at the woodwork. Man, this is cool. I love this place. It reminds me of The Witcher. You know, like in Novigrad. I think I mentioned that last time we were together, but just think of this as like a very early version of that. You know, if The Witcher had been made in 2002, it would be something like this. Where are you, Wayrest painter? Common shirt. Is it you?
Ah, hello.
He's got his paints
Did you
here.
want something?
Neil Guimont. Well, you're the Wayrest painter. A painting for Emilia Vichichi. Oh, no. I'm not at all in the mood for painting. For a suitor, you say? Romantic love? Oh, all right. If you can find me these ingredients, I can help with your portrait problem. Oh, great. It's one of those. Tell us about your trade, sir. I'm a painter. I paint magnificent works of art for all of Nirn to see. Background. You don't know the famous Neil Guimont? Well, I suppose we're very far from the Iliac. I was one of King Helseth's favorite painters back in Wayrest. The things well, it's best not to dig up too much about the past. We were fast friends, so when he and his mother came back to Morrowind, I was invited to come along with them. I don't have all the ingredients. Someone in particular, we might find something interesting here. Marexia, or is it Merja? I'm not sure. Merxia will say, Vindici is the director of the East Empire Company and can be found in her manor. Chernoga Gramal is the acting steward of the Fighters Guild while the master is away. Decima Gestoit is the dean of the Archaeological Society. Oh, we need to check that out too. His Eminence Strixus Civilius is the primate of the imperial cult. The gracious Duke Furios Matimus of Deshan, that's quite a name, the provincial ministers, and Lord General Caecalia Victrix of the Imperial Legion reside in the Ebon Tower. Okay, what is it he's wanting? He's given me a list. Okay. Oops. Let us see. It'll be here on a list. Neil's ingredient list. Bitter green petals times 5. Hyphafacia times 5. Or is this Hyphafacia? Anyway, scrib jelly times 3. Fire salts times 1. Well, we have some fire salts. Somewhere. We may have stored it away. Here it is. And we have scrib jelly. I'm sure we got 2. We need bitter green petals and Hyphafacia. We have 3 of those. We don't have all the stuff. But that's okay. We'll get it. We don't have to get it right now. There's no time limit on any of this stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty book. Mystery of Talara. Ooh, look. Acrobatic skill increased. Good thing. Good thing it caught our eye, eh? Okay, let's read it. How long is it? I usually check. Okay, let's not read. Holy crap. Let's not read that one. Let's check all these books. Mercantile. As long as you don't take it, you won't actually, incur the wrath. People in this game don't mind you reading their books. Wealth of Wayrest. And this is a volume set. Those aren't going to give you anything, I don't think. Yeah, it's important to know. In Morrowind, you can read the books. As long as you don't click take, you won't incur their wrath. Not all games are like that. What does this one do? Jokes! Amulet of Shield. Shield 5 points for 10 seconds on self. He's looking right at me. We better save here because it might interact funny with the amulet.
Pushed so hard.
You probably shouldn't have. Jokes! How long is this one? It's short. We'll read this. Jokes by Butta Sunhoose. How's your wife? Asked Zalither. She's in bed with laryngitis, replied Halrith. Is that Argonian bastard back in town again? I keep seeing spots before my eyes. Have you seen a healer? No, just spots. Great. A big Nord named Jolgen was set on by a gang of thieves. He fought them furiously, but in the end they beat him into semi-consciousness. They searched his pockets and discovered that he only had 3 gold pieces on him. You mean to tell us you fought us like a mad loop for 3 lousy gold pieces? Sneered one of the thieves. No, answered Jolgen. I was afraid you were after the 400 gold pieces in my boot. Ha-ha! During the War of Bettany, the Bretons in the Isle of Craghold were under siege for several days. After the island was liberated, Lord Bridwell found the ruins of a castle where a crown of survivors were hidden away in the dark. It was going to be a difficult job freeing them, as part of the roof had collapsed, trapping them all within. Bridwell stuck his head in the only opening and shouted to the Bretons below, Are there any expectant mothers down there? It's hard to say, your lordship, said a young woman. We've only been down here for a few days. Oh, this is terrible. An elderly Breton met with a contemporary of his at a guild meeting. Harriston, old man, I want to express my sympathy. I hear that you buried your life last week. Had to, old boy, replied Harriston. Dead, you know. Why was the Sentinel army so useless during the War of Bettany? The cannons were too heavy, so all 3 garbage scows sunk. What does a new Sentinel private learn first as a combat technique? How to retreat. What is the thinnest book in the world? Red Guard Heroes in the War of Bettany. Okay. It's not that funny. A dark elf man killed his wife after catching her making love with another man. When the magistrate asked him why he killed her instead of her lover, the man replied, I considered it better to kill one woman than a different man every week. Well, I guess that's a good point. A dark elf woman was being shown around Daggerfall. When she was shown the magnificent castle Daggerfall, she smiled sweetly to her guide and whispered, It reminds me of sex. That's odd, said the guide. Why does our castle Daggerfall remind you of sex? The dark elf sighed, Everything does. What? I don't get that one. Yelitha told Vathisa that she was having dinner with a dark elf named Morleth that night. I hear he's an animal, said Vathis. God, why can I not say that? Vathisa, he'll rip your dress right off you. Thank you for telling me, said Yelitha. I'll be sure to wear an old dress. I guess the joke is here that Dunmer are supposed to be sex crazed. Got it. How do you separate sailors in the Khajiit Navy? Wear a hammer and tongs, or with a hammer and tongs. Slaver humor. This orchid has sentimental value to me, said Mojad the Khajiit to his friend. Has lit under that tree, for example, is where I first made love. And that tree is where her mother stood watching us. She watched while you made love to her daughter, said Hasselid, clearly impressed. Didn't she say anything? Meow. Oh, Christ. What do you call a wood elf who doesn't lie or cheat or steal? A dead wood elf. Well, that was worth our time, wasn't it? Okay. Ooh.
Well met. What is it?
You got any books I can read? No. Okay. Leaving. This will come by flowers. I can't have your flowers, can I? Probably not. Okay, so that was convenient.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
That's disturbing. What do we have here? Nerusa's Fine Potions. We'll have to check that out later. We don't have all the time in the world, just most of it. Okay. So we turn right at the big Nord woman, and we're right on track. Got 44 acrobatics already, people. These jumps are getting much better. Okay. What we need to do is find the Khajiit place again, which I think I can. Well, I know I can. It's just a question of... is there a shader mesh on these? I think there might be. We'll have to wait till the sun changes angle to know for sure. Anywho, there's the tree. I think we turn left at the big tree. Or right at the big tree. Or do we go straight? Maybe we go straight through here. What you got? You got anything good? Stone flowers. Gold cat. Well, I don't want to risk upsetting the natives. So we go, yeah, okay. So here's the old census office. This one here should be the Khajiit mission, if I remember rightly. No, it's Valenwood. It's the next one. Okay. Elsewhere mission, sorry. Not Khajiit mission. You know what I meant. Look here, there's some dummies. Fascinating. Okay. Well, let's go and tell him the news and see what he has to say. Well, I have some information. That dreadful Dunmer carried the prince into the water? Then we must expect the worst. Although, maybe there's still hope. Jimura Shuri believes that the city sewers empty into the docks. Maybe they're keeping Jimura Shuri's brother confined in the canals under Old Ebonheart. Poor Shakara. If he's down there, you need to find him and get him back before anything bad happens. You know, I'm concerned. You know, it doesn't sound good. Cats don't like to get wet usually, you know. Shakara. It reminds me of Star Trek V. That was Shakari, I think. Okay.
Greetings, friend.
Now we have to find our way into the sewer. We also have to be careful because part of the sewer, or maybe all the sewer, is not a place we need to go. Let's see. The prince asked me to look for his brother in the sewer. Now, here's the thing. I wonder about where the sewer entrance is. That is what I wonder about, because I have no idea. Well, there's some serious wind blowing through here right now. I don't know if you can hear that.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
We need to be looking. Okay, there's the tree. We went straight past the tree, so we need to go this way. Yep, this is the right way. I'm finding my way through here slowly but surely. Do 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 hoo do 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 do. You know, I probably don't have to jump everywhere I go. I could just train this skill. He keeps saying that he should be here by now, but I don't know who he's talking about. I do believe that the port is where the sewer entrance is.
Greetings.
Oh, what's this? There's a dragon on the sign. Ruma Sonex's manor. Cool. I won't go in there now. Yeah, let's see. This is not the way. This is not the way. Let us remember the way we go. We come out of here, then we turn left at the Nord woman. Hello.
What's your story?
Well, it's too long to tell it. Then we head down this way, past the poor part of town, past the art gallery.
Well met, Outlander. What is it?
I think they said the port is where you can... Weak as wick wheats. Never does a thing. Well, hope he's not talking about me. I don't know what that noise is that we keep hearing. Hey, there's a bell. 3 p.m. Yeah, that would be 3 bells. Okay. Is there a sewer entrance here?
Questions?
What? Sewer. Old Evanhart. Okay. I have to wonder. There goes the bell again. I wonder if this is it right here. Huh! Sewer. Now, hopefully we won't drown and or perish. Or get thrown in jail for trespassing. That would also not be good. Well, this is like something straight out of a 90s PC game. Which, I mean, this kind of is what we're playing. This came out in 2002, but it's still very... very much... We can't get through there. Oh! Pull rope. How cool is that? Look! Oh, I love it. Can you pull it again? Can you push it? I guess not. God, don't fall. Boy, that's, it's dark in here. This is tempting. Oh, we made it. Great. Oh no, is it? Oh, it's rotating. Lock level 25. I don't have an ability to open that. Nope, sure don't. Wish you did. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Have at you, gray rat. We probably should have our bound longsword ready. We love our conjuring. I have a feeling we could run into something truly terrible down here. Centered potion of light. That's probably not a bad idea. Although it's hard on your stealth, you know. But let's use it. There we go. We can see better now. Oh no, there's an Argonian over here. This is probably not going to end well. Are you, Look! Look! The sewers aren't bad once you get to the smell Shakara. Oh, that cat with the rats catchers? To be honest, that little thing sends shivers up my spine, especially when it starts scratching at the walls with his little claws.
The prey approaches.
Well, this is gonna go well. Oh, there went my light. There you are! Prince Jumarashiri asked Ironclaw's Urku to help rock the Rambler find His Highness's elder brother. Urku tracked your steps in the city and they led him to the sewers as well. It appears that Ironclaw's Urku was just a step ahead of you. We found the prince. He'll be so pleased. What? Wait a minute. What does this mean? I found the missing ambassador. Where is he? Oh, I see him. Yes, I was just testing you. You're not very funny. Now, Ironclaw's Urku will deal with these two Dunmer. You get the prince to come with us. Prince Shakara only speaks our ancient tongue, but Urku will help you translate it. Ah. Great.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
This is our friend right here. What? Hey, cool it, lizard man. Okay, the city's still standing. Alfiq. Shakara. This cat is something. I knew he'd be a natural ratter the moment I saw him hunting out in the street, so I decided to help him utilize his talents. This week we caught 3 times as many vermin as the last one. He eats a lot of them himself, but the numbers are still quite impressive. Oh, you see, this is great. So that's what he is. When I was a child, I read about the house cats they have in Cyrodiil, and this one perfectly matched their description. He's been catching rats just like the cats in that book, too. We had no idea he was a Khajiit. Okay. Rat catcher. So, maybe this was a case of mistaken identity? You know, and they didn't mean poorly by it? This is not how I expected it to go. Velmu. Come see the underbelly. Well, you know, why not? Here's a Shakara. He's the best acquisition we could ever make. The cat's a born hunter, and truth be told, we've grown quite attached to him. Sometimes it even feels as if he is talking with us with those funny noises he makes. Well, he is. You're a rat catcher. That's your professional name. Rat catcher. Reminds me of Fable. Chicken chaser, right? Okay. Here's the... I'm not going to read the Khajiit language. It's too difficult. Prince Shakara says he's hunting rats. Come, my prince. It's time to return to your post. Come with me, little one. Let's go home. Yeah, let's go home. He ignores you and licks his paw. Looks like he really enjoys himself here. Huh. Well, Arsku is unsure how to proceed. Maybe you can convince the prince that this time is better spent at our mission than here in the sewers. He must miss our stores of moon sugar at least. Or do you think he's speaking under duress? Should Urku cut these scoundrels who are keeping him here to ribbons? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Huh. I asked that before. Alfiq. Okay. Well, I'll tell you something. I mean, I think he likes it here, and that they thought he was just a cat. They didn't know he was a Khajiit, right? So, you're a rat catcher. He seems to take offense with your personal hygiene. Oh, that's great. Surely you're better than this. Have you got no pride? The prince has developed a taste for rats. A bit appalling, but I can understand the fascination. If you can't convince him to come with us, at least you need to inform his younger brother. Well, I think it's probably a thing we could do. He's so cute. I apologize if it's too dark for you. Let's see. It's probably really hard for y'all to see. I should have had a torch out. Is that any better? Maybe. You can see the cat. YouTube makes everything super dark. It is not that dark to my eyes, but I'm watching the stream on a monitor and it looks awfully dark. If there's the cat in question, or the Khajiit in question, you're just going to hang around here? Okay. Alright, well, we got to go back. Oh, we want to take that off. We got to go back and talk to the brother. You know, a little heavy on the A little heavy on the old running back and forth, but you know, whatever. This is essentially a fan-made quest, and it introduces us to an interesting kind of Khajiit that we don't normally see. Don't fall. Oh. Can't go back this way then, huh? Alright, fine. We'll try to find our way out of here then. Locked. Undusi's unhinging would come in handy here for sure. I wonder, maybe if we went past the Khajiit, we could end up closer to where we need to be, maybe. We don't want to be like trespassing. Sewers Central. Oh, there's a mud crab over there. I heard something shrieking. I'm like, what the heck? Maintenance room. Inscribed stone. Palace of beggars. Here the poor and wretched give the orders to the high and mighty obey. Wow, there's a lot to investigate down here. A lot of mushrooms. Which I must say I'm not surprised to find. You know, that's... Oh, there's a rat. Very low on stamina, but we did okay. I fell in the water. Well, oh my, there's what, wind blowing through here? Kalamu Grotto, dark hole. Oh my gosh, okay, well, this is spiraling very quickly. And I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream for now, but I'll be back later on to check out some more gaming goodness. The 7 p.m. Eastern, or 7:30 p.m. Eastern stream tonight is going to have to be moved. So, unless I come back later today during the day, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, JT and HP and anyone else who was watching. I really appreciate you as always. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.